But I think a lot of the blowback came from the athletes. Look, Guru's going to do his thing. Let him do his thing. I mean, should they continue it? Should they say, hey, fuck cancel culture, and man, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing? I look at how DJ handled it. I think DJ handled it great. I think a lot of people need to understand that a lot of his blowback didn't come from the fans. I'm sure there was people who were like, oh man, why are you doing a show with him? But the numbers don't lie. I was looking at some of DJ's responses, and I saw some of their shorts that they've done, some clips that they've done. They were doing well into the 400,000 range, which is great numbers. But I think a lot of the blowback came from the athletes, people that are respected, or people that respect DJ, as a former fighter, as someone they look to as like their peer. And I think that is one of the things that really kind of bothers people or bothers the athletes. Like, hey man, you're in our group, and why are you giving, not saying you're giving this guy a huge platform, but you're giving him a platform and validating what he says about people that we can, like, people that are your peers, people that you've probably trained with, or people that you've worked out with, the people you've interviewed with, all of those things. You're giving him a platform to continue to do what he does. I know he's made his career off of saying just outlandish things. And that's what sells these days. I think everyone can agree to that. That's exactly what sells these days when it comes to that. When it comes to just social media in general, you see it. You see it all the time. You see the negativity that sells. And it's the same thing on the news. It's no different from social media to the news platforms. So I guess for me, I look at it to try to get away from that type of stuff. DJ, though, in their show, I had seen, like I said, I had seen some clips about Guru, and people that had sent me, he had some words to say about me a couple times, and people would send it to me, and it doesn't really like affect, I think, what I do and what he does. Like, I look at it as, and Scott Coker used to say this pretty well, and he's like, look, the UFC can have their business, when he had Strikeforce, he's like, and I have my business, and we can do two separate things. He's like, we're all putting on fights. He's like, we're just trying to put on the best fights and the most entertaining fights. And they can have their world and I can have my world. So, it's, you know what I mean? And that's one thing that you should, I think that's one thing that like, I think people need to understand. Guru can have his crowd. Guru can have his influence over, the people that follow his show. And that's good. I think that's great. Like I said, I've never seen one of his shows. I've just seen like clips that people have sent to me. And I think with DJ has his clips, and DJ has his platform that he built up by doing, I believe he's built it up by doing like video game stuff. And then now he's moved into doing other things. And the two of them joined. I think that, and I heard they did great numbers, amazing numbers. I'm not here to pick sides. Look, Guru's going to do his thing. Let him do his thing. I think freedom of speech is really what this country was built on, allowing him to do what he wants to do. Let the people follow him that want to follow him. I think that's great. Okay. I'm not here to try to cancel anyone. Okay. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not condoning people like trying to cancel Guru. That's not what I'm doing. And I'm also not condoning people trying to cancel DJ either. I'm just trying to give you guys the feed as it really comes into that. DJ, I think, was getting the backlash from the peers, the fighters, the athletes, the coaches, the managers. It's like, hey man, like, you're in our group. You're someone that came from us. And it's just, I think it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And I think he got a lot of backlash for that. Now, look, he said it's on ice for right now. Maybe they join back up. But I guess the question is for you guys, drop some stuff in the comments, man. Should they continue it? Should they say, hey, fuck cancel culture, and man, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and if that's what they're going to do, that's what they're going to do. But they're going to put it on hold for right now. But are they folding? Like, why are they not pushing through? I mean, these are all questions to be answered. Like, do you let it simmer down and then you join back up later on? Neither one of them needs each other. That's pretty clear. I think Mighty's got like 1.1 or 1 point something million subscribers on his thing. Like, he's doing just fine. I don't know what Guru has. I think Angelo had told me the other day he's got around 350 or 400, somewhere around there, which is a very high number. Guys that have been doing the pod for a while, and they've only got around, like for me, I've been doing about 6 years. We've been doing the pod, and we're only at 125,000, 126,000. We have a clips channel that has another 20,000, I think. So, we've got 2 different channels, but it's spread out still only at 150,000, somewhere around there. So look, I haven't seen a show that they've done together because I've been doing a lot of my live stuff too at the same time, breaking down fights, especially during like the pay-per-views. I haven't seen their shows, but look, if they do great content and people obviously like want to watch it, I see no reason for them to stop it if they don't want to. I mean, if they're going to allow people to, if Guru is going to continue to do his show the way he is, and DJ is going to continue to do his show the way he is, I mean, it's kind of up to them on what they want to do. It sounds like they're going to put it on ice for right now, maybe try to rejoin later, back together. We'll see. Hey, man, to each their own. People are going to say things. I choose not to associate myself with with people that talk the way that he does during his shows. Whether because is he really that way? And I think DJ made a good comment, or he made, I don't want to say an argument. He just kind of said like, hey, he's not that way around me. And I understand that. I mean, that's kind of like, like a lot of people have talked about Colby Covington. Now, he's not that way around other people as well. He let his persona take over. I can tell you from hanging around with Chael Sonnen and working with Chael Sonnen for years, he is not the way you guys see on camera. He's a great individual, and he's a great individual on camera as well. But he's just a good person, man. I enjoy hanging around with Chael. Chael's not what everyone thinks he is, and that goes for a lot of guys that I've been around. Josh Koscheck, Phil Baroni. Like, Phil's in a lot of trouble right now, but Phil, when I knew him, had a big heart, man, a really big heart. It was, and the same thing with Koscheck. Koscheck was always, a great person to me. He lived with me for a couple of years. Phil Baroni lived with me for years. They rented a room for me at my house for years. Koss was with me for about 3 years. People hated Koss, but who people are, like, that's where I kind of like stand with, like, not stand, but I understand where DJ's coming from. He's met with him, he's hung out with him. I think he's done a show together with him. Like, they know each other. So I understand where DJ is coming from. It's just up to him on whether they want to continue to run their pod together. Sounds like they're going to put it on hold. That being said, I mean, it might be the right decision, but I can just guarantee you this. If it was just the fans giving him a hard time, there's no way DJ would have canceled this.